everybody, welcome to Cinder and Soul Tarot. This is going to be your Virgo season reading for August 23rd through September 23rd. I like Virgo season a lot. In the southern hemisphere, we're gearing up for spring. In the northern hemisphere, we're gearing up for fall, right? Virgos are earth signs, so it really works out perfectly for us to work with the season. You know, in the northern hemisphere, we've already started harvesting things. We're getting ready for fall. The kids have went back to school. It's really a time to get grounded. Start doing things to be prepared for winter. In the southern hemisphere, you're starting seedlings. You could be, planting things now. Work with the changes of the seasons and really take this season to get grounded. Get in touch with Mother Nature. So let's talk about Virgos and some of their amazing qualities. Virgos are super humble. They are very hard workers. They are very giving people. They're also really hard on themselves, and they're very self-critical. They want everything to be perfect. So during Virgo season, we might all feel that. We're all trying to get ready for a lot of things, right? We want to do it now. We want it to be perfect. We're not doing it right. We might fall into that pattern of being a little bit self-critical. So just watch that. Watch your negative self-talk this month. Be kind. Go with the flow. A lot of us will need to get grounded. So use that energy. Use that Virgo energy to do that. All right, everybody, I'll shut up for now. Get on with your readings, okay? Hope you have a great Virgo season. We'll see you back here next month for Libra season readings around the 23rd. Bye-bye. Hi, Virgos. Happy birthday season. This is going to be your reading for August 23rd through September 23rd. I've got the cards laid out. We did have a couple of special messages that came out of the deck from Universe, so let's see what those are. We've got the Lovers. See that? And we have the Five of Swords. Joining us today is the Hermit Card. This is the card of Virgo, and I wanted him here to guide us. The Hermit card is all about knowing your inner self and knowing that you have all of the power within you to do whatever you want to do. This person has a beautiful guiding light within them. And I think it's really important that Virgos remember that, because you can be very self-critical, really hard on yourselves. So remember that you're wonderful, amazing people, and you have a lot to offer. And you have everything within you that you need. So let's get right into the reading, Virgo. Let's start with these cards here. We have two tens, which are endings. Never surprised to see this when your solar return comes around, Virgo. 10 of Pentacles is about having a solid foundation. You've built a family legacy. You're leaving inheritances, or maybe you're receiving an inheritance. This can have to do with property. It can have to do with money, but it is a card of stability. You've built something great here. And with the Ten of Swords coming in with it, this is all about the ending of a difficult situation. It's been a hard journey. You've had a lot of painful lessons along the way, but they are definitely bringing you to a place of absolute change. We have death as a central energy for your birthday month. Death is about absolute endings and new beginnings. It is a time of change. It's a phoenix rising from the ashes. You've learned what you need to know, and now you can process through this change. Coming in with it, we have the Chariot, which is a card of movement. It moves you forward whether you're ready or not. So it's time to stop doing nothing and start doing something. You have a lot of majors in this reading, Virgo. There's a lot of changes coming up for you. When we see tens, we know there's endings. When we see death, we know there's endings and beginnings. And we're divinely guided. We're being pulled forward. It's time to advance. Here we have the Page of Swords with the Five of Wands. So pages can be messengers, and swords are air. They're about our intellect and our thoughts. And when the Page of Swords comes in, he brings a message that it's time to clear the air. No more bullshit, Virgo. It's time to clear the air. Be honest with yourself and others around you. It's going to be a conflict for you. Virgos like to be peacekeepers. You're humble. You're very grounded normally. And so this is going to be a conflict for you to come in and speak your truth. And I really feel like that's what this is about. I feel like you've had a hard time, and maybe people haven't listened to you or haven't given you your due. But now it's time for you to say, I'm not going to do that anymore. And it might cause conflict, because when people are used to you being a certain way and you go through this change, a change as drastic as death, it's going to cause conflict within yourself and within your circle. That's okay. Conflict brings change. Here we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about using your intuition, growing yourself spiritually, longing for knowledge on a spiritual level. She's here with the Wheel of Fortune. You're going through an amazing cycle right now, Virgo. It might feel a little hectic. It might feel a little bit out of your comfort zone. But I'm here to tell you, if you use your intuition, the wheel is going to turn for you in a very positive way. A very positive way. It really is time for you to step back into your power. Have some self-confidence and stop being so hard on yourself. I can't stress that enough. I feel like you've had a hard time lately just looking at this, you know. You've been through some difficulties, but it's led you to where you are now. Get in touch with yourself spiritually. Take some time for yourself. Allow the wheel to turn for you. The wheel's always turning, for better, for worse. We have to go through the bad times so we can appreciate the good times. That's what the wheel is all about. Things aren't always going to be great, and they're not always going to be terrible. We have the Three of Cups here. So going through this process, you're going to go into a period of celebration. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's time to celebrate everything that you have going on. Whatever accomplishments those may be. This could be work. It could be money. It could be your ability to stand up for yourself. It could be taking back your power, changing your fate. But you're celebrating, and you have supporters. When we see the Three of Cups, we know we are supported by others that we love and care about, and they love and care about us. It's a caring group of people. So even if you have conflict with some, you will have supporters. We have the Devil card coming up. Now, the Devil card can be a card of addiction. It can be a card of overdoing it on any level. I mean, it is your birthday month, so you might want to party a lot. I don't know, Virgo. Just try to take it easy a little bit. But other times, the Devil can be about an improving romantic life. It can be about overspending. You know, maybe you're like, I'm going to buy myself a lot of birthday presents this month. just try to watch it. The Devil's followed by the Fool. So there might be some drastic changes coming for you this month. And there might be other people telling you not to do the things that you want to do. Sometimes people will call us foolish for following our path. But don't forget you're the Hermit. You have a lantern lighting your way. And these are choices that you get to make for yourself. Not that other people get to make for you. You get to decide for yourself. So if other people are calling you foolish, that's okay. You still get to decide how you're going to live your life. It is not their choice. This is your divine path. Listen to your intuition. Follow your intuition. The Fool is the first step. It is the first leap of faith we take in a new situation, and you have so much drastic change. A lot of this can be internal stuff that you're doing too, and people might not understand it. They might think you're acting crazy. It's really none of their business, Virgo. It is all for you to decide how you're going to follow your path and live your life. Know that you have all the answers within you to do that beautifully. The cards that fell out, the special message from the universe for your birthday month, we have the Lovers and we have the Five of Swords. So the Lovers can represent a romantic relationship. It can represent a partnership, and it can represent choices. And the Five of Swords represents a victory. But whenever we win, Virgo, somebody always loses. And that will probably make you feel guilty even though you shouldn't. Now, I feel like there's going to be a choice coming for you. And you're going to win. You're going to be the victor. But it's going to be a hard choice. Whatever this choice is, because fives bring change, it's going to change. It's going to cause change. And I feel like the decision that you're making here is going to catapult all of this other stuff into happening. Now let's talk about some astrology with the cards for a minute. Like I said, the Hermit is the card of Virgo. The Chariot is the card of Cancer. Death is the card of Scorpio. And the Devil is the card of Capricorn. The Lovers can represent a Gemini. That might resonate with some of you. Maybe somebody of one of these signs is having an effect on what's going on. For some of you, I feel like this might be a decision to walk away from a relationship. This is a general reading, so that doesn't necessarily apply for everybody. But I feel like by choosing to end a relationship or leave a relationship, you will be victorious. It's still going to be hard, but it's going to bring you to this place that you've needed to be. The ending of the difficult situation, the absolute endings and new beginnings. Another thing that could happen here is you could be choosing to leave a job. Maybe it's time for you to try something new. Because I don't feel like where you're at, you've been happy. No matter what you're doing, no matter what situation this has been referring to. It's been really hard on you. You haven't trusted yourself. But it's time to start now. I feel like there's this huge mindset coming in with Virgo for this season that you guys are not putting up with the crap anymore. You are done with it. You're tired of the petty conflict. You're tired of the nonsense. You want the absolute endings and brand new beginnings that death brings. Be that phoenix rising from the ashes. Whatever you decide here, I really feel like it's going to catapult all of this going forward. And like I said with the Chariot, you're divinely guided, and you're going forward. And this can be a very fast-paced energy. Sometimes it pulls us in two directions. We have the dark and the light. Try to balance those. you know, and when we're going through this and all of this good stuff starts coming in for us, don't get too carried away. And don't let other people tell you what you should be doing. You have all of that inside you, Virgo. I'm going to pull an oracle card to end the reading, but this reading could not be more beautiful for your birthday season. I really love it. I love that the Death card was the central energy. So really work with that energy. Allow it to happen. Change is painful. Change is hard. But just know if you allow that to happen, better things are going to come. If you make a choice and it hurts, it's teaching something, even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment. Universe, can we have an oracle card for Virgo? One oracle card for Virgo, please. I love the Fool card here too, Virgo. I really do. I think that with the Fool here, after death, it's just saying trust yourself. Trust yourself for once, Virgo, to make your own choices and know that you know what is best for you. Because you do. You do. You have that inner guiding light. You're such amazing people and you're such good friends to everybody else. Sometimes you don't know how to be a good friend to yourself. And I really want you to try and do that this month. Think about yourself first. Do things for yourself first. Get to know yourself. All right, let's see what oracle card we have. Sweet Temptation. I don't know if you can see that, Virgo. Sweet Temptation. Let's see what Sweet Temptation says. Sweet Temptation says, this trio of fairies was sent on a mission to collect strawberries for the coven. The juicy ripe fruit proved too much of a temptation. Instead of harvesting the wild berries, the two younger fairies began snacking on them. Before things got out of hand, the oldest fairy reminded them of the importance of their task. Fortified by the fruit, the fairies got back to work and finished in no time. At times, it's simply impossible to resist sweet offerings. Sometimes it's not only okay to indulge, but actually helps keep us motivated. Just remember to keep the goal in mind and balance the bitter with the sweet. What a great message for your birthday month, Virgos. That's amazing. So have fun. Have fun, just remember your end goal. Really enjoy celebrating this month. Enjoy all of the good things that are coming up and allow the changes to happen for you. Know that you are worthy and deserving of all of the good things coming into your life, Virgo. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading and I hope that you have an amazing birthday season. See you back here next month. Bye-bye for now.